Today, punters, we're lucky enough to be joined by arguably probably Australia's most informed tipster in Mick Wallace. Thanks for joining us, Mick.
Oh, hello, Michael. How are you?
Mate, very well, very well. Mate, you've been in great form, mate. And obviously, as part of the great tip-off team, we are well aware of your ability to pick a long price winner. But, mate, over the past month in September to date, mate, we've had Eves Miss $12, Madison Point $10, started at 26s. My Blue Jeans $26. I'm just going to keep going on here. Aesop's Fable $33. Jamaica 18 and Wahiki Island. You might be able to buy an island after all these $31, mate. Give us a bit of a rundown of how you found all these winners, buddy.
Look, always looking for value, but I suppose the name of the game is trying to find winners first and foremost. So I wouldn't say I go at it with a preconceived idea to try and find long price winners, but always looking for those horses that perhaps are a little bit overlooked by the market, and if you can sort of pick a little bit of a mistake there, you can get that edge.
Mate, it's outstanding. And we noticed you've been chiming in on Twitter a fair bit more of late. Is that something we can see, a bit more of? Obviously, the people fans on Twitter are growing, and I heard you had a Facebook page, a manly section of Mick Wallace Facebook page pop up as well, mate. Have you seen a bit more of this in the future?
Yeah, look, I always like getting on Twitter and sharing. I love doing the form first and foremost. Just I love sinking my teeth into it each and every day. So, working for Sky Racing, I'm only too happy to sort of pass on my thoughts onto Twitter and get them out there. I've been a little bit overwhelmed over the last couple of weeks, to be honest. My Twitter followers are doubled overnight, so it doesn't feel as if I'm doing anything different. But just get a little bit of exposure the last couple of weeks, and there's obviously some interest out there, so I'll continue to put my tips out.
Mate, your stocks are growing. It'd be good for the next pay negotiations.
Well, that's right. Yeah, exactly right. But that long price winners is something that I've always tried to find if they're there to be found. You like to always back a winner at a big price. It's always a big thrill, and I think with Aesop's Fable winning the Dubbo Cup, I think there must have been a few eyes on that race. That was certainly a good result.
Super stuff, mate. Yeah, and look, as we know, there's been more than just in September. There's been plenty of great months prior to that. Mate, just on the Twitter stuff, we see you've been using the Crowcast app or system there. How's that been going for you?
Oh, it's great, because I'm a bit of a tech numpty and I'm a terrible typist too. So it obviously saves a lot of time, being able to just, flick your selections up so quickly. They're using Crowcast as opposed to, typing out each individual horse and what have you. So no, I'll continue to use that.
Awesome. Well, there you go, punters, a bit of insight how to get those tips out quickly. And mate, look, just before we leave you, one piece of advice you can give to an up-and-coming form analyst or tipster, mate.
Oh, look, you hear it all the time, but I suppose you've got to trust your eye and trust your process. So one piece of advice I certainly would give is you can't be great everywhere. You're better off just focusing on one area or one jurisdiction, and that way you get to become very familiar with the horse population there, which over time certainly helps your results and profit on turnover, no doubt about that. And stay humble, I guess. Let your tips do the talking.
Yeah, love it, mate. That's awesome. And we'll give you a wrap when you need it anyway.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Good stuff, mate. Look, thank you so much for joining us, mate. No doubt the good results will continue. And, mate, all the best as you head into the spring.
No worries. Thanks, Michael.